Greetings, everyone. KAS 411 here, giving you the information for you to make the best decision in your life. I'm sitting here with my wonderful colleagues and friends for the 411 team. This is Liz. This is Sarah. Say hello, everybody. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Anyway, today's show is so exciting to me because it's my first podcast going out to social media. And I really want to thank my producer, Wendy Walker, who has prompted me and coached me into starting it all over again. Get into giving you real estate on a midweek situation here where, we need that shot in the arm, a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of motivation. Some of this information you may already know, but we update it constantly in the real estate industry. Don't you think, Liz?
Absolutely.
Okay, what about you, Sarah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Sarah to my right here, she's going to give you a little bit of information about what it is to have a natural hazard report on your property. So Sarah, what is it that it's all about and the company that you are working with?
Thank you, Keith. It's Sarah, and I'm with SNAP NHD, so
Okay.
SNAP, don't miss it.
Okay.
And we do the natural hazard report, which is basically just a disclosure for the consumer, the buyer, the seller of the property to see whether it's in a flood zone, a fire zone, an earthquake hazard zone, and then we also include a couple other things as well.
Okay, so the information that you get from this report will help you decide if you want to even purchase this property or not, or what you may need to do to fix it up. But it all starts with Liz. She works with escrow, and escrow is about.
Oh my goodness, it is about, we're the nucleus, I want to say, of the transaction.
Okay.
We obtain all the information from you. We pretty much make sure we enforce the contract.
Okay.
In a lot of ways.
So as the agent, once I get the signed contract, either from the seller or the buyer, it ends up going to escrow. Liz handles that from top to bottom. Now, Liz, part of what you do is that you order the NHD report, right?
Oftentimes we do, but most of the times the transaction coordinators will, or the agents themselves, because it's super easy.
Okay, so the transaction coordinator, that's the other part of the team that works on the agent side, whether I'm working with listing, selling your house, or buying and purchasing the house. So that's the way that works. One of the good things about what I wanted to do for the midweek KAS 411 is be able to give you information that you will be able to make a good decision when you're purchasing or selling your home as far as that's concerned. So more will be coming along. I'm going to be looking at twice a month to come to you and give you this information, because who's your realtor? The one that you want to trust and will give you the best information for you to make the best decision. So I want to just talk about a little bit of more how escrow really ties in. So once we open up the escrow, you gather all of the information. You actually have an escrow package for
the buyer and for the seller.
Okay.
And obviously that always, for us, it's always pending the preliminary title report. I want to make sure that our seller is the seller on the contract, is the seller in our prelim, and who we're selling. Who's selling the property?
Excellent.
Is it legit or not? So there's a lot of things we need to do up front before that package goes out.
Mm-hmm.
I wait for money to come in.
Okay.
I don't.
And that's the deposit money, the earnest deposit
earnest money
money.
deposit.
Okay.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Excellent, excellent. So, and once part of that starts, we're running into 17 days of upfront inspections, and that's when we order this report that gives you all of the information that Sarah was telling you about, whether it's in a flood zone or, I know one good thing about it is the mineral rights on the property.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it'll get into all the details on the property. If somebody has rights on the minerals, or if it's a farmland area, it'll get into, in Orange County, one of the things is pre-existing bases that they've built on. So those are the kind of things that are underground, oil wells, underground storage tanks. So it gets into a lot more than just the flood, the fire, the earthquake, but people are really concerned mostly with those to begin with because they do affect your insurance premium. So if you have that high flood, you're going to have the extra flood insurance, or the high fire, you'll have the fire insurance as well. So it's a good thing to get them started on, how do I deal with these hazards? What do they mean to me? What do they mean to my premiums and insurance costs?
And all of that is part of the 17-day inspection period. And I keep talking about that because we have 17 days that if we decide, or if the buyer decides that he does not want to purchase this property, we can pull out very easily and still get the earnest money deposit back. Is that correct, Liz?
Provided those are the provisions within your contract, absolutely.
Okay, and I make sure that that's happening for you. So, so as we switch and we want to turn the page, because both Liz and Sarah are quality mothers, and on May 12th, 2019, what is coming up? Mother's Day. So we want to honor Sarah and Liz for being quality mothers to the family. So, Liz, what is that like for you? How many children do you have?
I have 3 children.
Okay.
36, 26, and 23.
Wow, that's a wide range there.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you have raised them, you still have worked from time to time, or?
Yes.
Okay, you've been a working mom.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
most part. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Even when I wasn't working, I was working.
I understand that, and I didn't mean it like that, but the work field. So we share this real estate industry, and sometimes it's quite small, because when you work with a team that gets you quality documents and quality timelines and everything, this is important for that. So Sarah, tell us a little bit about your children.
So I have 2 boys, and then I have 3 stepchildren that I still help with the raising of. So.
Excellent. Okay, and their age?
Oh, and their ages, I have 5, 11, 13, 16, and 20.
Okay.
So
And
quite
did
a
I
range.
remember you saying that one was in the Marines?
Yes. We have
Wow.
one in the Marines. We have one in every age level right now: preschool, elementary school, junior high, high school, and then the Marines.
That's
We're
incredible.
quite proud of them.
So, you mothers out there, I want to really say this is a special Mother's Day tribute to you. And just so happen I work with 2 wonderful professionals in the industry of real estate, but they are also awesome mothers for sure. So May 12th, 2019, if you don't already know, that's Mother's Day this particular year. But let me just give you a little bit of history. Mother's Day is always celebrated on the 2nd Sunday in May. It's not a federal holiday. However, it's widely celebrated as a special day to honor all mothers and motherhood, okay? So you got to understand that. The modern holiday of Mother's Day was first celebrated in 1908 by Anna Jarvis, when Anna Jarvis held a memorial for her mother. Now, that's interesting, because as I did this research, I understood that Anna Jarvis' mother was really pushing for a day to honor mothers. And back in the early 1900s, that was a hard thing to kind of like come along. But it wasn't until 1914 President Woodrow Wilson signed a proclamation designating Mother's Day, held on the 2nd Sunday in May, as a national holiday to honor all mothers. And that's what we're doing. I got the set here with wonderful flowers that's going to be going out to both Liz and Sarah. So, and just wanted to not forget where I came from. I need to introduce you to the late, great Mrs. Frances Stafford, okay? And this woman really helped me get on track with what I needed to do. And as a young boy, that was a hard thing to do. But I'm just telling you that Mary Frances Stafford, she would have been 101 years old this year, bless her soul. But anyway, it's the last days I was able to take care of her like she took care of me early on in life. So I want to be able to give a special tribute, Liz and Sarah, with this little bitty song that I have put together, because I like to write songs, I like to write poetry. So here's how it goes. All the mothers, we appreciate you. All the mothers, we appreciate you. We love you, adore you, we sing this song for you. All the mothers, we appreciate you.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you, Liz. Appreciate you so
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Sarah, thank you so very much.
you.
So, as we celebrate Mother's Day this weekend, do something special for her. So, because you'll never forget those precious moments, okay? And I never have forgotten the precious moments. And I'm sure you both have precious moments in your life with your mothers.
Yes.
You know?
Absolutely.
And well, what is the most memorable moment that you think about when
Oh my
you
goodness,
go back
there's
to
so
mom?
many.
I know, but give us one.
Memorable moments. Gosh, there's just too many.
Okay, cool. Sarah, do you have a special one?
Oh gosh.
Remembering mom?
With my mom, I know it's so hard. My mom
I'm
is
super close with my mom.
amazing.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
I am
so-
too. I'm like yesterday, an hour on the phone.
Exactly.
And-
Every day.
Wow,
Hey,
that's
how's
pretty
it
cool.
going? Yeah.
So,
absolutely.
what about those recipes the food that you were eating when you came along?
Oh my gosh,
You
yeah.
know.
My mom taught us to cook, and I think that's kind of a new thing that has kind of gone away.
Yeah,
A lot
it
of
is.
girls don't know how to cook anymore.
It's an art that has definitely kind of
Faded.
shifted,
Yeah.
and that whole mothers in the kitchen. I think with women working more, we don't have as much time to get in there, and yeah, it's a hard thing. My mom taught me. My mom still cooks quite a bit, but yeah, I think the most special thing for me with her is watching her with my children.
Oh, there you
I
go.
think that has been
All right.
really amazing, and just watching how she loves them. And then I'm like, she was not that nice. When she was my mother,
So
I'm like, that is
true.
a different woman.
That's because they're not their mother. They don't
Uh-huh.
have to. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful thing to watch her with my kids,
And I'm that way with my grandkids.
Mhm.
yeah,
You
oh,
know, it's
I
like,
can't wait to have
eat whatever you
grandkids.
want, no problem.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the sweet spot. So when you better have a kid, because I want to be a grandma someday.
Watch out now. So here you hear it live. This is no Memrex, and these are not paid mothers. These mothers are dedicated to what they do. And I've been able to, since I've known them, which has been a few years now, I just see how they are with their children. So that's why it was close to my heart to just honor them and let them understand that, you know what, even while you're in the professional workforce, you know, motherhood continues on. So we just want to acknowledge that. And also all of the mothers out there, whatever you may be doing, whatever you may be going through right now, understand that they love you. The family loves you. It's the heart of the family. So as we move forward, I want you to understand my next podcast will be May 23rd, close to Memorial Day, so there'll be another interesting topic that we'll have with that one. But KAS 411, we're all about giving you the best information so that you can make the best decision for the rest of your life. Whether you're buying a home, whether you're purchasing it for a second home or an investment. Buyers, sellers, investors. Who's your realtor? KAS 411. Give me a call. Let me know what's up. Also, we want to understand and give your comments on this particular podcast. Was it enough information? Was it too much information? Or was it just enough? So until the next time, like they will always say, peace, love. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. See you soon.